just thinking to myself, try as we might, try as we might. There's times in life, where, we might want to help people. We might want to look out for different. I'm back. Here we go. Forgive me for the Wi-Fi struggles. But sometimes, despite our best efforts, as much as we may want to be there, as much as we may want to help folks, try as we might, try as we might. Sometimes there are people we need to just leave be, leave alone. Sometimes there's folks we can't help, you know. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do for a person is just pray for them and wish the best and hope the best for them, Like I said, regardless of the situation, it could, thank you for the one person being here. It could be, a significant other, it could be a loved one, it could be a coworker, it could be somebody you just don't like. It comes to a point where, there are people we just have to let be, just folks we have to just, leave to their own, devices, leave to their own selves. You pray for them, you wish them the best, you keep it moving for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you keep it moving on them. Like, you don't wish them harm. I mean, it's like the rapper Nas said. I wish you much success, even if you wish me the opposite. What's going on, June? Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for being here. Just reflecting on some thoughts about, basically, try as we might, we may try to help people, you be there for people, but sometimes you just don't have the wisdom or the patience, or that person doesn't have the willingness or the patience, or the understanding to see where you're coming from. And then there was Llama Monster. Yeah, this is a little bit serious live stream. You're not nothing new, nothing you're not used to. So like I said, this is just a reflection of thoughts that I have. Just things that I'm thinking about and stuff like that. Like I said, try as we might, try as we might. I don't know if you've ever had somebody that you wanted to help so bad. Yes, June, but sometimes you have to step back. You know, hey, guess what? Okay, what, fat boy? What's going on? I'm guessing. What's going on, Kenneth fam? Appreciate you for being here. You know, um, Thumbs up to you. Oh, for the people in the chat, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you do, if you don't want to, I appreciate that as well. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Well, it's good to see you, Kenneth fam. Appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you for the 5 people that are here. You know, um, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you've ever been there. As far as trying to help somebody. If as tries it is going to give you problems. If it has tires, well, it's going to give you problems. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny, fat boy. That's funny, fat boy. I got that. I just got that. I just caught that comment. Yeah, 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 yeah. But this is about not somebody giving you problems. This is about you trying your best efforts. Trying to put your best foot forward. You just try to help people and be there for people. Yeah, yeah. I got the message. Even though you retracted the message, I still think it's in the live stream or whatever the case. Hey, creative spirit, I appreciate you. You know, I don't know if any of you ever have been there where, like I said, you tried to help somebody, you tried to be there for somebody, you tried to look out for them. You really wish them the best. You give them your all. You pray for them. You hope for them. You wait with them. You tarry with them as far as you had trying to counsel them through their problems. You try to even question yourself as far as like did you do enough? Did you really put enough effort forward and whatnot? As it pertains to that person. Were you judgmental? I mean, I know I've definitely been there. Did I say everything that I could possibly say? Did I do everything that I could possibly do? And it's stuff like that. I don't know if you've ever been there, before. I don't know if that's something you've ever experienced. To somebody you wanted to help so desperately, you wanted to, if you could live for that person, you would live for that person, but you can't live for the person. You can't, be there. What the, wow. Hey, Technetic Beats, I see you. You're all over this one. But I don't know. It's one of those situations where I'm just thinking. I'm not talking about one specific. Excuse me. I am not talking about one specific situation. Just many situations. Yeah, Creative Spirit says you've been there. What's going on, Lulu? I appreciate you. I don't, like I said, I don't know if you folks have been there. You're just trying to help folks. You just want to be there for people. And sometimes, the struggles and strains that people go through, the different demons that people face, sometimes it may not allow you to be there for them in the way that you may want to. Sometimes it's like June was saying, you may have to take a step back. You just have to let folks be. You try to be there just in case and put out an olive branch or whatever the case may be. And shout out to you again, Lulu. Love you, live from Nova Scotia. These are just things that I'm reflecting on, just experiences and stuff that I've faced, different things that I've been through and stuff like that. Did just show support, cooking dinner, but listening. Hey, oh, what's going on, Tosh Time? Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Always a pleasure. I know you can relate to this definitely as well. I've had to learn the hard way, and coming like number 5. I appreciate that, Tosh Time. You maybe gave me a smile there. I appreciate that. I've definitely been in a situation where, like I said, I've tried to help people, try to counsel folks, try to just listen. Sometimes, you just got to be a good listener. I've gotten to the point where instead of me interjecting or trying to intervene in somebody else's situation, sometimes you just got to hear where they're coming from and hear their truth, their perspective, their pain, their strife and whatnot. And sometimes you realize, sometimes you realize that no matter your best efforts, no matter what you do, try as you might, sometimes it's just not enough. Tosh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, Tosh Tom is definitely awesome people. But like I said, sometimes we're just not equipped. Sometimes we're not just trained or prepared for what a person is going through. Sometimes you never really know what battles or struggles a person is facing on the other side of the conversation. We may be wanting to listen. We maybe wanting to help. We may be wanting to be there in every possible imaginable way. Sometimes listening can be hard when there's nothing one can do to help. Sometimes it can be hard, June, but at the same time, sometimes listening is everything. Reflecting back a person's pain will it's like a training. I had a training on reflection and whatnot. Sometimes reflecting a person's pain and letting them know that you hear them, it reflects them into existence. That's the term. You can reflect a person into existence. Sometimes people don't feel heard. Yes, listening is a powerful tool. We all want to be heard, but actively listening, is important because we can passively listen, to the point where you hear somebody, yeah, 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 sure, sure, I'm listening to you. But if you can't repeat back what a person says and interpret and understand where they're coming from, it can be a mute point. But to actively listen to somebody, to care about what they have to say, it's a powerful tool. It's definitely a powerful tool. It's something that can make people feel heard. It's something that can bring people into an existence that they never thought they had. It can give people confidence. It can lift them up. It can build them up and give them, just so much strength. But a person has to be willing. And sometimes you have people who have deep struggles, man. That they won't let go. Sometimes they have past pain and past hurt that just torments them. And sometimes it's a situation where it's a struggle between them and their conscience, their mind, their soul, something so deep that I don't know. What does it say? It irks me. He says selective listening. If you listen to yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I won't tell him you said that. I won't tell him you said that, Tosh Time. But we've all been selective listeners. I've been a selective listener. I used to be a horrible listener, believe it or not. I probably was just like your brother, Tosh Time. I'll hear people talking, uh-huh. I don't know if you ever had that thing where you just waiting to talk. You have somebody else, they say something, and then they're waiting to talk. Dexter has you have a situation. Okay, if you have a situation, speak your mind. Please try to keep it respectful. But I mean, at the same time, sometimes you can't really do too much for anybody. What's going on, Marie Rita? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? Thank you for being here. A sociopath is after me online. Well, I mean, if you're a troll, if you're a troll, Dexter, I wouldn't find it hard to believe that somebody is stalking you. If you're a troll, yeah, people will stalk you if you're a troll. Hello to you as well. Make it on my accounts and copying me. I could imagine that. I could imagine that, Dexter, that somebody is stalking you. But I hope you get through that situation. Just be careful. Melly Welly with jelly. Yeah, I've actually had somebody call me Melly, but jelly. Just not that way. It doesn't scare me, but it's intriguing. How should I deal with it? How do you think you should deal with it? I can't tell you how to deal with it. I mean, First find out what's happening. Why did it start? Get to the core of the problem. I've been sick in the hospital with food poison. Finally got a little better. I'm glad that you're feeling better, Marie. Sometimes all you have to do is say one word and be as loud as a megaphone. Word up. There you go. What's up, Alan B. Pro? Good to see you again. Thank you for the folks that's giving me all the thumbs up and all that because I get under people's skin. Well, I imagine you do. You probably gotten under my skin a couple of times too, or maybe not mine, but some other people because you've gotten under people's skin. So if you've gotten under people's skin and somebody is stalking you, what do you think you should do about it? I think the answer is somewhere in there, and keep missing your streams. Well, no, Marie, a lot of people's missing my streams. Don't worry about it, Marie. People, I'm surprised. Listen, kudos to everybody or anybody that's been able to keep up with my last 10 or 15 streams. You deserve a reward. Maybe I need to put together a prize or do a shout out video for you or something. So don't feel bad, Marie. I've missed so many people's streams. I've missed so many people's videos. You know whose videos I try not to miss? Tosh Time. I try not to miss Tosh Time's videos. Tosh Time has awesome videos. I caught her last video. I got to finish watching her last video, but definitely check out Tosh Time. If you want to be inspired, if you want to be lifted up, if you want to be built up, it is what it is. I had to re-hit the bell. Listen, I appreciate you for re-hitting the bell. We troll you, but we are coming for you for your advice, so you mean a lot to us behind. Well, the thing is, Dexter, what I can tell you, to us behind the scenes, honestly, wise. I appreciate that, Dexter. I actually been watching your last live, and I got a notification for this live. I admire your hustle. I'm trying, Tosh Time. I'm trying. I'm trying to push it. But back to what you were saying, Dexter. Somebody stalking you. It must have been something you said. You struck a chord. You have to figure out what that chord is that you struck, and go back and try to see if you could reconcile that situation. If not, then don't be afraid to face it head on. What's going on, Smash 510? I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, I got a lot of love, Tosh Time. Seriously, I really, it's addictive watching her channel sometimes. The thought of doing a regular weekly show at all. Yes, I have. I thought of doing a regular weekly show. I'm trying to work some things out. He's sending me stuff in the mail from a slaughterhouse in Wisconsin. That's actually kind of funny, Dexter. I'm not even gonna lie. A slaughterhouse. Yeah, it might be a sociopath. I finally hit. Oh yeah, no, congratulations, Marie. Congratulations. People don't realize well after you hit 1,000, 1,000 subscribers, that's when the real work begins. People think that once you get to that threshold that it stops. Touch Time can tell you, man. Sometimes just keeping pace. Just keeping pace. Yeah, no, definitely. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, Dexter, that's not a hard situation to figure out. It's quite interesting. My girlfriend is freaked out. I was saying, nah, you shouldn't be freaked out. That person's trying to scare you. If they're sending you stuff from the slaughterhouse, they're just trying to use something to get a reaction out of you. I'm surprised you didn't see it, Dexter. You being a troll. You're being trolled by another troll. People wants to get a reaction out of you. I mean, if they don't have anything against you, you leave it at that. The real work comes once you get an audience. It's not as easy as it looks. And Tosh Time would know. Like I said, I don't know how Tosh Time does it. Yes, the real work does begin when you get an audience and people start to pay attention to you. I took his girlfriend, I believe. Hey, what's up, Carolina? Listen, I believe if you took my girlfriend, I would probably want to stalk you too. I want to find out everything about you. You took my girlfriend. What was it that you did? Oh my God, you took somebody's girlfriend and you wonder why they sending you stuff from a meat house. Shoot, if I was you, I'd probably be looking at the girlfriend. But let me let me stop. Let me stop. His ex. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm paranoid, so I know how they just came to listen. Appreciate that, Carolina. I'm just having conversations back and forth. This conversation right here, Carolina, is just basically about trying to help people and realizing that there's some people that are just beyond your help. Yeah, that last fair upload with the headphones though. Yes, yes. Anybody check out Lulu Love You live from Nova Scotia. I think she should have hit 2,000 already, or she's about to hit 2,000 subscribers. Awesome, awesome channel, awesome channel. Tommy and Nancy. Okay, okay, subject. Oh, love, you got love. Love in the chat, and I appreciate people loving each other. And 13 people here in the chat. Thank you, 12, 13, back and forth. Yeah, but Carolina, what I was just talking about is basically I'm a psychopath too. This is very funny. Never having someone on my tail. Oh, by the way, it wasn't Dark Matter last night. We were trolling. No, I know that wasn't Dark Matter. I know that wasn't me and Dark Matter are cool. Me and Dark Matter are cool. Like I said, no beef between me and Dark Matter. I love Dark Matter. I was at his last video one night. I kind of figured that, but that was clever. That was clever. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You had me for a second because there was some other stuff that I can't really tell you about, but that was clever. Kudos to you as the trolls. I got to give you a thumbs up on that one. Archie is so stinking cute. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta love some Archie. Listen, Lulu, but I tell you this much: I love those ferrets, but I can't do it up close. You want to see somebody move? You want to see a reaction? Throw a ferret at me. You want to see a black man dance and shake and wiggle and move around? You want a viral video? Throw me in a room with some rats and some ferrets. You'll see a viral video. You'll see their viral video. You'll be like, oh, look at that man go. Looking like LeBron James out there. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ooh. Oh my God. I'll tell you the Stalking situation with a laugh. They said, nah, listen, you have to. You have to, especially, since the person, do I deserve a bigger audience? One day I'll get a bigger audience. With folks like you, Dexter and Tosh Tom and Lulu Love You, I'll get a bigger audience. The time will come. It'll come. Shout out to Smash 510 as well. You know, I got a secret. I got a confession to share with you. I've been purposely keeping my audience numbers low. I've purposely just been focusing on the content and like the numbers and stuff like that, just to get this watch time and whatnot. I haven't really been doing the networking like I was last year to try to get the numbers up and get the subscriber count, going. Especially since once I hit 2,000, I have to give out some bread, so I got to give out some money. So, we'll leave that alone. The internet not backing down. Okay, Eggman, I see you. What's up with that? Appreciate that. We go hard shoulder bell, but we actually love the guy. He's good content, consistent, dealing with the wide variety of subjects. Thank you, Dexter. I appreciate it. I think you give me a thicker skin by the trolling that you do. You do test me in a lot of different ways, probably test my audience as well. That's just what it is. So I just try to tackle a whole bunch of subjects because I don't see anybody else doing it. Other folks, tackle serious subjects, but not a range of subjects like I do. Victory in Senate towards the House. Okay, yeah, net neutrality. That's what happens. Well, you got to be careful with that net neutrality thing because, like I said, there's going to be pushback, even if they go back to the old rules like they have. I watched the C-SPAN thing. I don't know if a lot of people watch the C-SPAN thing with the senators and stuff like that arguing and going against, basically, them changing new rules and going against old rules for net neutrality, which affects us all, a different internet or whatever. Social will inspire mental fitness for sure. Definitely, I agree with that. Social media will inspire mental fitness for sure. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I definitely agree with that, Touch Time. But yeah, it's cool though. It's cool. There's a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things, a lot of places we can go. With different things and whatnot. I try not to get too sidetracked in this. Obama net protection rocks. Does it now? We'll see. We'll see because there will be pushback. That's all I can tell you, Eggman. For now, everything seems to be cool, but we got to worry about what not was with this administration, with the Trump administration, what he might want to do as it pertains to net neutrality. So I mean, just look at Obamacare, how that situation turned into a fiasco. But like I said, we hope net neutrality stays into place for now. But there will be a fight over the internet. It is not over. It is not over. It is not over. So like I said, but though, keep fighting, keep pushing for free and open internet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, the internet should be free and open and a level playing field for everybody. Regardless of who you are, whatever your background, where you come from, or whatever the case may be. So, that's how that particular thing works out. Just, I hope folks, just appreciate the fact that, there are people behind the scenes fighting for people to, have, this whole thing here transpire where it is. The great night. Oh, remember? Yeah, yeah, no, it's a great night. It's a great night. It's a cause to celebrate. It's a cause to celebrate. But let's not get overly rejoice. Woo, there you go. Drone worship. I've been waiting for you, drone worship. Well, not really, but probably sound good to say it. But thank you for being here. So I've been noticing that obey your master, obey your master. That song is in my head. I don't know why that song is in my head. I've been noticing the trend of drone worship and Tosh Time in my chat. I appreciate it. It's always a good sign to have drone worship and Tosh Time in my chat, which I encourage you people to check them out. Definitely check them out. That's yeah. No, Dexter is a definitely sauce. I go into a great smash. My daughter is home. Okay. Yeah, nah, definitely. Shout out to Lulu and the family out there. Now, I love you back though too, Drone Worship. I appreciate your conversations. I learned a lot more from you than you believe, man. Than you know. I learned from you and Tosh Time as well. Your two inspirational channels, great channels. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. You starting trouble now, Dexter. You starting trouble. You was doing so good. You was doing so good, Dexter. You was doing so good. But it's all good. Just in time prepping. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Like I said, the conversation has shifted to another way, another realm, another place. That's just what it is. You know, um, we talking about net neutrality, but in the beginning of this conversation, I was just talking about helping it. Um, do I need a harem of wives? Maybe in another lifetime. Maybe in another lifetime. When are you going to get a drone? That's a great question. I thought about getting a drone. Uh, Yeah, Tosh Top is so classy. I appreciate Tosh Top. Tosh Top is so classy. Listen, I want to live. I want to live. I don't want Tosh Top people coming after me. And besides, some of them actually watch my channel, so we're not gonna have none of that. I love Tosh Tom and I love Tosh Tom's family. Shout out to Tosh Tom's husband. It's all good. Go to Peru, then you can have a harem. Yeah, I probably would have a harem if I went out to Peru. If I went out to Peru, I probably would never come back, or Brazil, or one of those countries, maybe France or something like that. You know, love the whole family out there, Tosh Tom, though. Shout out to the Tosh Tom family. Definitely. Shout out to Drone Worship, man. Shout out to Lulu. Lulu, love you and her family. Smash 510, Just in Time Prepping, Alan B Pro. Shout out to all of you. This is already addressed and sending you something. Open carefully. No, definitely. As long as it's not a ferret. And then we had Cab 7. I appreciate you, Cab 7. Cab 7 is a great inspiration to the community. Stop playing, Dexter. You're funny. You're not trying to get me killed. Listen, but yeah, no, I'm doing good, Cap Seven. I'm doing good. I'm just enjoying the company of people, that are awesome in this community and whatnot. I appreciate you folks for coming through and supporting me on a Thursday night. It must be something about this Thursday night. Maybe it's the title, but you kind of get where I was coming from, what I was saying, what I was talking about, or whatever the case may be. Just surprised to get to see you. They're gonna have angry husbands at his door. Well, no, no, I'm not gonna have any angry husbands at the door because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out there and just talk like men and just what I do. See, I'll tell you a smart thing, Dexter. Since we're talking about angry husbands, what you do if you do know somebody that has a beautiful wife, a husband, or a guy, whatever the case like that, you walk over to the guy and the wife, and you say, "Hey, do you have any friends? Anybody you could hook me up with? Do you have anybody that's out there that's available or whatnot?" I would never disrespect Tosh Tom or anybody else. What I would say is to Tosh Tom and say to her husband and say, "Hey, do you have anybody out there, you know, um, that's what's going on. That sounds thirsty, bro. Nah, 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 nah. That sounds thirsty. That sounds smart. You go out there and say, maybe you have a friend or something like that. Yes. See, there you go, Dexter. I appreciate everybody in Tosh Tom's family. I love and support them folks because they put an awesome individual in Tosh Tom out there to the world. And I appreciate her support system. For supporting her and when nah, bro, get one of the POF. This is what it is. Nah, I'm not going on Plenty of Fish. I could tell you some horror stories about Plenty of Fish. Did anybody hear about what happened with the catfish guy? Every one of my Wolfpacks are supporters of my Lord and Savior Donald J. Trump. Wow, that's funny. Good luck with that one. You're making the internet great again. I guess that's where my woman. She's oh my well. That's where that's where I'm at. My woman. She's my all. That's interesting. Tosh Thomas is an amazing person. Yes, she she is an amazing person. And yeah, congratulations to you, Dexter, and your army and the Purple Army for supporting Donald Trump. Good luck with that. Let me see. Should I get the hat out for you? I'm gonna get the hat out for you. I'm gonna get the hat out for you. This is for Dexter and the crew. This is not showing any support, but I'm doing this. I control too. I don't know if you can see me. I control too. This is we just we're gonna make America great again. We're gonna go in and do it. This is not my support of Donald Trump. This is me trolling, but that's what it is. I know how to troll too. I see you share your one of the channels where it was a yeah, nah, Cap 7. She's doing good. She's doing good work. She's doing good work. I need to see if I can get Donald Trump I need to see if I can get Donald Trump on my live stream. Do you think I can get Donald Trump on my live stream? That would be big numbers right there. You know, big numbers, big thumbs up. Yeah, troll worship. Like I said, I know how to troll too. I know how to troll too. You know, I got the light there. You know. Yeah, I got the hat. I got the hat. This is the real hat. This is the real deal. Yeah. I'm building the wall. Like I said, I don't know what wall I'm building. Burn the cat with fire. Yeah, it's gonna stop. Oh my God. Just definitely start watching Touch Time or whatever. Yes. I've actually worn this hat before. You know, I've worn it with Grim Reaper when I was doing this thing. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You know. All I'm saying is this is just for trolling. I did a video actually, a comedy video, that you will never see. You will never see that video, but yeah, it's out there. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a video burning the hat. But anyway, that's unexpected. I bring out the hat every once in a while just for effects, just for fun. I'm not supporting Trump in any way. Some people can't be held, right? How do you go about cutting off someone that you helped for a long time and realize that they will never help themselves without destroying the relationship? Uh, you're funny, Dexter. You're funny. You always I was one of the boys. Let me go back to your comment. Let me go back to your comment, Alan B. Pro. Sometimes you can't help. How do you go about cutting someone off that you helped for a long time? Well, you just be real with them. You know, you just be straight up. You don't beat around the bush. You know, sometimes you have to just say, hey, look, you know, it's a situation where obviously, we need to distance each other. Reagan 2020. That'd be interesting if Reagan came back from the dead. Anyway, that'd be creepy all in itself. But Alan B. Pro, you just gotta be straight up with a person. If a relationship is not working out, don't beat around the bush, nip it in the butt. Don't. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, but let me get back to Alan P. Pro. Like I said, sometimes there's no way around it. It's the ugly truth about it. You could try to sugarcoat it and say, okay, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be involved. I think how do you deal with it? And cut somebody off. You do it with love. You do it with truth. I can't give you the words. I don't have a speech on how you should do it and whatnot. All I can really say to you is that it comes to a point where you have to realize how it's affecting you, and where you need to stand with it, and where you need to go with the relationship. If it's not working out, it's just not working out. What's up, Pink Kisses? I appreciate you for being here. We want the real Mel back. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I mean, I was never the fake one. You just saw a hat. That was just a hat. Don't be fooled. Um, yeah. Cap 7 is a treasure to the community. But I don't be pro. I don't know if that helps. What I just said to you. I don't know if that's beneficial of anything like that. But it is what it is. Cook Spot, what's going on? I've seen you maybe once before. Good morning to you as well. I don't know if you're coming from India or wherever it may be, but yes, it is morning here in New York, and it's morning there. Thanks for your thoughts, man. I mean, only thing I can say is, like I said, do it with love, Alan B. Pro. Do it with truth. Don't beat around the bush. Have that tough conversation. In a neutral setting if you can. Yes, Cab is spectacular. He does what he has to do out there. Very very cool. Oh no, we gotta let that go. We gotta let that go. We gotta let that go. I gotta put that comment on timeout. Come on. That's just what it is. Yeah, we gotta delete that message. We can't have any insensitivity towards folks in the chat or whatever the case may be. It is what it is, though. But I'm about to get up out of here. I know. Like I said, Alan B. Pro. Hopefully that was helpful or whatever the case. But like I said, don't beat around the bush. Be willing to sit down. If you got to sit down in a coffee shop, if you got to sit down, somewhere that's neutral, somewhere out in public or whatever the case, and just have the conversation and just be, humble and as honest and loving as possible. And just let it be known that things ain't working out, but always keep that olive branch there just in case, and pray for that person and whatnot. Anytime I can tell the truth, it's my pleasure, my friend. There you go. Yeah. Um, yeah. Good night. Power down. That's all that is. Great live. Looking forward to the next one. Have a blessed night. Take care. All right, Tosh Time. I appreciate you for being here. And I'm about to get up out of here too. I just survived 1/3 of my liver being cut out. God bless. Yeah, deadhead. God bless you. I agree the truth is the best path to follow. Yes, it is. with the truth will set you free. Click. You just came here at the last minute, sir. I'm really just about to get up out of here. But I appreciate you, Click, for coming through. This was an awesome live stream. Awesome folks to have you here. I appreciate you for supporting me. It's not lost on me. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Once again, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Bam.